You are not transphobic if you believe that biological males should not play in women's sports. Let me say that again. You are not transphobic if you believe that biological males should not play in women's sports. Greetings from Harvey, North Dakota. This is Jay Ranke of the Reagan Republicans of District 14 in Central North Dakota. With this good news, ladies and gentlemen, you're not transphobic if you don't believe biological males should play in women's sports. Here's the irony. The phobia in the transgender movement is the transgender movement itself. The transgender movement is fear-based. The transgender movement says we can change anything and everything. And that means the transgender movement is afraid of reality. The fact is, men and women are not interchangeable. They're simply not. And the fact is, we cannot change that. The transgender movement is afraid of those limits. It is afraid of not being able to control everything and anything. The transgender movement is the phobic movement among us, ladies and gentlemen. So don't let them label you as transphobic if you oppose it. You are transfactual. You are facing the facts and acknowledging them and living with them. The fear that the transgender movement has in not being able to accept reality is actually the fear of not being able to speak reality into truth. Not being able to say, a man be able to say, I'm a woman and therefore he's a woman. Saying that doesn't make it real. Surgery doesn't make it real. You cannot make it real. It is not possible. The transgender movement is afraid, finally, of not being able to speak reality into truth. And that means the fear that moves the transgender movement is the fear of not being God, of not being able to speak reality into being. Here's the real irony of the transgender movement. It is joyless. It cannot know joy. For joy comes in receiving as a gift that which you did not choose and cannot change. Let me say that again. Joy is found in receiving as a gift that which you did not choose and cannot change. The transgender movement thinks to find happiness in that fashion. It cannot and will not. And therefore, the transgender movement is the phobic movement and is finally a terminal movement. That's the truth from Central North Dakota. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, and God bless.